Hello everyone. I wanted to come on here and my hair and make a little video about the importance of being thankful and the importance of just loving all the blessings, loving Jesus, like everyone always talks about, like, oh, he's gonna do this, and why can't we just be thankful for what we already have, And I remember back when I was working at my old job, I was going through a lot. I had a lot of just a lot of mental turmoil going on. And I remember I saw a video, and this girl, she was talking about when you're going through the worst moments of your life, that is the time when you have to be the most thankful for all that God has done in your life. And I listened to that video and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, my life is horrible right now. Like, I don't feel like thanking him for anything. Like, what am I gonna thank him for? Like, my life is literally in a rut. And even though she said that, I know she was true. So I would go to work. I was miserable there. I hated working there. And I would have like a little piece of paper, and I would write down what I am thankful for. And I would go from 1 all the way down to the end of the line. So it would end at like 30 or 35. And I would have to literally come up in my head and think about at least 35 things that I was thankful for. And I realized the smallest things that we take advantage of, like having food to eat, having a roof over our head, having a car, having an income, those are things that we take so advantage of, and yet those are things that we have to be the most thankful for, because we know that in third world countries and other areas of the world, people don't even have that, and yet they're so thankful, they're so joyful and happy. And you always look at them and you're like, they literally live in a shack. Like, how are they so happy? Like, what do they have that I don't have? And I had traveled, this was last summer, I had traveled to a different country, and I went, and it was low-key, like, we went to like the nice parts, but we also went to like the third world, like, country parts of the country. And it was like the nice parts were nice, like the nice touristy areas, and then you go to the other parts and you're like, dang, like, these people are living like this. And yet, like, everybody there was so chill, so calm, so stress-free. Like, they had something that I had not seen in the US, like in the United States. Like, I went there and I was like, wow, like, people are so stressed out. Like, people are so, like, crazy. Like, you see the crazy difference in people from, like, people who live in like really poor, like, bad areas and neighborhoods, and then you go to like the really successful rich areas, and they're so unhappy, like, you watch like these videos and it's like these housewives, and they overdosed and they took all these pills, and these musicians, and they have all this money, and they have all these women, and they have everything, and yet they're just not satisfied. They're not okay with what they have. Because why? They're not thankful. And thankfulness will literally destroy you. If you're not thankful, that will destroy you. And so, like I said, I was reflecting and I was remembering when I was at that job, and I was in a place of my life where, and honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, this was like 6 months ago. This was like 6 months ago. So I was like in a place where I was like, I'm not thankful. Like, I'm not happy for anything. And then she was like, no, like, make a list. I made a list, and I would literally have to think in my head, like, all of the things that God has done for me. And by the time that I was done and I had finished my list, I would do this every single day that I would go to work. I did feel a little bit better. I really did. And sometimes it's like little advice like that, like little pieces of advice like that, where it's just like, oh, well, just be thankful. Like, okay, like whatever. Like, but those things really do help you. They really do. So I have a scripture. It's from Psalms, and it says, bless the Lord, O my soul. It's Psalms 103. And it says, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all of his benefits. We know that God has so many benefits. It says, who forgives all of your iniquities, who heals all of your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy, who satisfies you with good so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. So yeah, I was reading that today and I was like, wow, like the Lord has been so wonderful to me. He's been wonderful to all of us. And I think a lot of times we just take advantage of that and we just try and think about like, oh, well, I still need this done. I still need this healing. I still need this deliverance. I still need this. I still need this. I still need this. And we're always so hungry for more and we're never appreciative of what we already have. And there is a Bible verse that says, how can the Lord trust you with more if you are not careful with what he has already given you? Like in the little, if he can trust you with little, he can trust you with much. So yeah, I think having that mindset of I'm thankful, even if my life is horrible, I'm still thankful. I'm still thankful because I woke up. I have another day of living. I have another day to try to get things right, to make things right. So yeah, I hope that you received that message, and that was just a little piece of encouragement for you that, life may not be where you want it to be yet. Because I understand. I've been there. I'm still there. But let's just wake up today. Let's be thankful. Let's be happy. Let's be joyful because God just woke us up. He gave us another opportunity. So yeah. Shalom.